Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sylvia. Today I'm going to be ranting or giving you gist about my microblading trading. Did I say trading? My microblading training in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so guys, if you've watched my previous video, you know I talked about me leaving my 9 to 5 job and starting a microblading business. So with all the content I saw online, it was enough rather for me to start my business already. But the thing about microblading is that you don't just consume with your eyes, you need to practice with your hands. So that was the reason why I went for the training, so that I can you know do work on a human or a live model, and which I did, and it gave me the confidence. Oh yes, I've done this before, I can do it on someone. Because watching the videos is great, you can accumulate how to do your strokes, how to do all of those things, but when it comes to doing the real deal, like doing the actual work, is a different ball game entirely. So you must do your practice, even if you don't want to go to a training. In fact, how do you even want to do it? Because nobody is going to volunteer for you to shade and blade their skin when you don't have practice or you've not done practice. Anyways, that's by the way. Now, my experience for this training, I'm not going to call names and I'm not going to promote anybody because nobody paid me. I just wanted to share this experience with you and make sure that when you are, after watching this, when you're going to do your training, you ask these questions before going. Okay, so when there, it was great. It was just 2 hours every day and it was a 6 day training. Okay, that's a week, which is not really, I feel like it's enough time for you to learn, because it's basically 2 hours in a day. So basically you can learn everything you need to learn in 1 week. It's not that deep. Okay, the most important thing is for you to understand how to draw the brows, understand how to shade, how to blade, and how to do your lash extension. So you need to be a quick learner. So we got there, I got there, and you know, we were practicing. The thing I didn't like about this training was that we were not given the right equipment to train. I mean, I paid a huge amount of money. For me, oh, it's a huge amount of money for a week. And after paying that money, the least you can do is give me a foreskin, which I didn't get. Give me, the littlest thing, like maybe the disposable map ruler, the bra ruler. That's the disposable bra measure. She didn't give me any. She didn't give us, because we are more than one. She didn't give us any of those things, and I didn't appreciate that. Because how do I pay you this amount of money? You can't take 5,000 naira from that money to buy me what I will use to train. So we all had to practice with one dummy. We all had to practice with one skin, which was very, very nasty for me. I didn't like that. So before you go to any place, ask them, because they will say it's training kit is available at the training center. Are you giving me my individual training equipment, or I'm going to be sharing with another person? You have to know these things. And then another thing that I didn't like was going there and asking me to pay an extra fee that you didn't state on your advert. You didn't say, oh, you're going to pay for this and that. It would, I mean, if I pay you that amount of money that I paid you, paying you the extra will not kill me. I would just like that you be transparent enough to let me know that this is what I'm paying for. And I paid an extra 2,000 naira for a photocopied form and certificate. I guess she didn't say why it was 2,000. I just assumed that that's why I paid. So make sure you ask them, are there any other charges that I'll be incurring that I don't know about on your ad? Ask that question. Thirdly, the model, when they tell you that you practice on a live model, ask the question, are you the one that will provide the model, or am I the one that will provide the model? The answer you will get is you are the one to provide the model. At least you will know beforehand that you are the one providing the model. In my situation, I didn't know, and when it was time for me to practice, we had to start looking for, post it on IG for someone to volunteer, and it was just a whole. The day became longer, and I had to. Before I got home that day, it was like after 10. Sorry, to 10. So please ask if you're the one. Usually you'll be the one providing the model, so be prepared to do that, and ask them so they don't give you any. It's not when you're about to practice, they will not be like, so you didn't bring anybody. Make sure you ask. Now another thing that you should, ask is your training time. Know when you're to train and all. Or trainers will tell you, oh, I sell the equipment, buy from me, buy from me, I sell it very cheap. Of course not, you don't sell it very cheap. So if you want to buy your equipment at the cheaper rate, go to trade fair. That's where I got my own machine and every other thing. Go to trade fair. But if you have the money, please buy from them, because it's a business as well. Patronize them. If you're managing money like me, go to the local market and buy from them. So those are the things you should look out for. And other than all these bad things that I experienced, the good thing I experienced in my training was that the lady who trained me, she was very knowledgeable. She knew her work. She also taught us how to manage our items, our tools and apparatus. Although I feel like it's very important as a business for you to be able to manage your resources, which I liked that about her. And she also taught us, always collect your money before you start anything. Collect your money, okay? Don't say, oh, I'll just go. Before you go anywhere, collect 50%, 30, whatever percent you want to collect it before you go and do your home service, so that when you get there, you don't hear stories that touch. That's why you see the no refund, because some people, you will map their brows and they will still say, oh, this is not the bra I want now, but ma, I drew the bra, you say you like it. Oh, I cannot blade your brows before. I cannot blade your brows without your consent of the shape that I'm about to blade. So collect your money, guys. It was fun. I met great people. She was also very lively. The thing I love the most about her is that no matter the questions you have, she'll definitely answer it. So I did enjoy the training. Those are the things that I just had to point out. So if you're going for a training, make sure you ask questions and all, and ask them, what are they teaching you? Is it just for brow mapping? Sorry, is it just for microblading, micro shading, or and including lash extension? So you don't go and pay money, because some people charge up to 150,000 naira for a week, 2 weeks at most. It's a whole lot of money you're going to be spending. So ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Make sure you're training with the right person. The person I trained with, she's a certified esthetician. She does her creams, organic, spa. So she does all those things, and I saw in her Instagram where she was certified, from a good institute. So that's why I went for her. So make sure you check all those things. Don't just go meet anybody to train you, and ask questions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any question about microblading, micro shading, anything beauty that I'm involved in, just leave the question in the comment section. I'll definitely answer, and see you in my next video. Bye.